What is going on, guys? It's been a while since we've been live, like a while. Well, we got the new map coming out tomorrow. Shattered Veil. I forgot what it's called for a second. I'm like, the mansion? I mean, it takes place in the mansion. I was like, is it called the mansion? No. And I will be streaming that live 9 a.m. Pacific time, noon Eastern, 5 p.m. GMT, I believe, tomorrow. So I will be playing through that. Hopefully we'll get first in the world. I don't know. And also, Treyarch confirmed yesterday during the content creator call that it's going to have, the map is going to have around the same amount of side Easter eggs that Citadel Demore had. Which Citadel had like 22 different side Easter eggs, something along those kinds of lines. So there's going to be quite a lot of side Easter eggs to get done, as well as the regular map. The map is also going to be about Citadel sized. So bigger than Liberty Falls, bigger than the Tomb, but smaller than Terminal, basically. Or Terminus? Terminus. Which is actually my favorite map. And I asked you guys... couple polls recently, like what was your favorite map? Citadel ran away with it. Citadel didn't. I mean, Terminus did kind of. I mean, like I said, for me so far, it's my favorite map of BO6. Did kind of poorly. I'm kind of surprised by that, but I'm just kind of surprised by that. I don't know why everybody loves Citadel so much, to be honest with you, either. Regardless, everything from BO6 so far this year, for the most part, has been just fine. I think it's been perfectly acceptable. It's been fine. The one exception to that is I think the Tomb is actively a bad map. I really don't like the Tomb. And that's kind of like what happened, like where have I been? One, the Tomb I think just kind of sucks. And after I beat it, I didn't really have any desire to play through it very much after that. There's a whole lot of space with nothing in it. It really is kind of a nothing map to me. Also, there's a couple other reasons as well, but it doesn't really matter. There's nothing major. It's just kind of boring to talk about. But one of the things I was working on was completing the very last thing that I had to do in IW Zombies, which was beat Mephistopheles. Those of you that have been around my channel for a while, you know, I've talked about it a bunch of times now, but I have this thing where, for some reason, whatever it is, I just don't like... It's like a mental block. I don't like finishing. Like, I don't like being completely 100% done with something that I enjoy. Like, even back in the day when I was playing through BO4, like, just, I was doing the live stream, so, like, I'd already done all of it, but, like, going through it and playing, you know, each map through just to stream it. And then right before, like, right when we get to the last map, which was, the Call of the Dead remake there. Oh my god, why am I blanking on it? You know what I'm talking about. Why am I blanking on the name of that goddamn map? Anyway, the whole thing is, I got to that and I'm like, well, before we do that though, let's go back and play Call of the Dead. Because it's, you know, the setup for that and that's what I ended up doing. Like, and then I realized, like, oh, I'm just putting it off. Like, I just keep putting it off. Like, why am I not just going to go ahead and finish it? And I was like, there was no reason for me to go and cut. Anyway, so I've always kind of left Mephistopheles there because I love IW Zombies. Zombies in Spaceland is my number 3 map of all time. It's probably my most played map of all time. I don't even think probably. It's almost definitely my most played map of all time. Absolutely love it. I think if Raven the Redwoods had a better Easter egg, it would be in, like, everybody's S tier. The map itself, I think, is... just incredible. Like an awesome map, great vibe, great tone, great setting for a zombies map. It is like Friday the 13th come to life. But the Easter egg in it is just so lame. You shoot the arms off, you shoot the legs off, shoot the heads off, boss fight. It's really, really, really dull. There is, ironically though, a lot of story to get out of that map, and like doing the weapon charms, if you do like the full sticker pack and all that kind of stuff, there's quite a lot of story to actually get from that. So that's the good part of the map, and also again the layout of it, the setting of it, the tone of it, the feel of it, all great. But the main quest Easter egg is just bad. It's really boring. So anyway, I had this final thing to do, and I just hadn't got it done. Not to mention, it is far and away the hardest thing in, like, it's the hardest boss fight in all of Zombies. It's not even close. If you think, like, Legion was hard in Outbreak, you know, in Cold War, and it was difficult, especially before they nerfed it, it's nothing on this level. BO6 boss zombies have been quite difficult for the most part, but once you figure out Terminus, like Patient 13, it's actually kind of easy. I won't go so far as to call it an easy boss fight, but once you know what to do, it is fairly simple. You have to be very active and you have to be alert and all that, but once you know, you kind of know, and it's really not that hard. Citadel Demore boss is still difficult. That is probably a top 5 difficult boss without putting too much thought. Like, I haven't thought about this and like piecing together which ones are the hardest. It probably, just off the top of my head, probably a top 5 boss, difficult boss. But nothing compares to Mephistopheles. It's just not close. So anyhow, there is this secret section here. You can think of this as like the Dark Ops challenges. We have Trolltastic, which is on Shaolin Shuffle. You have to do the billionaire treasure hunt. Well, it says it right there, complete the billionaire's treasure hunt. It's actually a really cool side Easter egg to do on that map. The funny thing about these two, these are so easy to do. You just have to know how to do them. Like this one, you just shoot the like envelope on Attack the Radioactive Thing. Or is this the one where you throw... Like, they do a couple things where you go to the past and whatever. It's been 7 years or so since I've done these, so pardon me if I don't remember exactly. Make them squeal. You literally just go on Attack of the Radioactive Thing. You get the crowbar. You whack the piece of the pork that's hanging in the freezer, and you get fat. And then you go to the bathroom at the trailer park, and you feed it to a zombie head that pops out of a toilet. I mean, that's literally all you have to do in order to make them squeal. But what I didn't have is Demon Slayer, which was beating Mephistopheles. Again, so incredibly hard. I'm, at this point, like, I wouldn't say I'm an expert at the boss fight with how many times I've done it, but I know it very well. Getting to the final stages of the boss, like where you're just shooting him now, and you're filling up the, you're trying to release the talismans from the soul circles, the 5, you know, like, it gets to that point very regularly. It's just, there's a certain amount of randomness to it that just, man, like, you can't guarantee it. It's really hard. Anyway, so I have that unlocked, and finally have it unlocked. So that's why it is my calling card now. But there's one last thing to get, which is right here. That's the whole point of what we're doing today. There's the reason why Willard Weiler is the thumbnail for this stream today, is you play as Willard Weiler. I believe you can do it on any map in IW Zombies. We're going to do it on Spaceland. Again, it's one of my favorite maps of all time. So we're going to do it on that. And you just beat the Easter egg on, like I said, I think it's on pretty much any map, playing as Willard Weiler, and then you get this final calling card, which is a Willard Weiler calling card. So I think we might as well just go ahead and jump in. And if you are new here, if you're watching this later as a VOD, whatever, and you've not subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit subscribe. Greatly appreciate you. And we got a lot of new stuff coming up this week. It's like starting tomorrow. We have the new map, like I said, on BO6. We have some new challenges here for the week. Board up 50 windows for salvage. Don't really care about salvage anymore. And kill 30 Krogs for 60 keys, which I will do at some point this week. But we're going to choose our film. We're going to pick Zombies in Spaceland. We are on Director's Cut. The other thing is you have to play on Director's Cut. Bri, what's up, man? Good to see you. And I've never played as Willard before, so I have the code written down here. Left, down, up, right. And then we're going to play as Willard. I'm really psyched about this, because you can't play as Willard until you beat Mephistopheles. So this is my first time playing as Willard Weiler. I'm really pumped about this. So, let's go ahead and do this.
I am Willard
And at the end of
Wyler,
this, once we beat
master of the macabre.
I'm going to show you
For
a
over
video
40
from,
years, I directed the most
we're
terrifying,
gonna go through it,
visceral,
but I have
and bloody
recorded. It's
scenes
not on my
ever
channel.
committed
It's
to
just something
film.
I recorded,
My contribution to horror is nothing short of genius.
Something that happened
Before
while I
my
was doing
retirement, people demanded to know my secret.
weird, like,
How
just
did I
wild
make it all
projects.
look so
I got
real?
booted to another-
If you
Literally,
really want to know how
one
the
of the best
sausage is
editors-
made in a Willard Wyler picture, the recipe is simple.
I
First,
am.
you add actors.
I'm looking forward to
Then,
it.
you start.
I was saying just a minute ago, like I really didn't like. Pop this out. Put it over here, by the way. I did not like
You show these kids a good time through some of your greatest classics.
the tune.
Give them
really
a chance
at
to
all.
rewrite
So,
history. And this is the thanks you get.
oh, it's loud. Let me turn it down. Oh, I need to turn this all the way down. Actually, it's a good thing that you said that because, excuse me, I get demonetized for this because of all. It's one of the great things about playing this map, though, is the music. But obviously,
Ingrates.
I can't do it on stream because, again, copyright. But you've got, look at his dagger. It's just so cool. And then you also have the pistol. And one of the other things that I completely forgot about this, but one of the other things you get when you beat Mephistopheles is you get this camo for all of your weapons, which looks pretty cool. I don't think it's as cool as
I'm
like
expanding the set.
what is it
Don't
called?
worry.
Black Sky.
It's within budget.
Basically the dark matter.
The pains I go
in this
through
game.
for my art.
But anyway, it still looks good. But I'm kind of digging this. But it's so exclusive. Like you got to put it on.
Careful in this next
on.
area.
And I've never
It's a
heard
hot
really
set.
any of these quotes that Willard's given. So I kind of wish I could hear more of them. Praying for Ether Blade, Side Easter Egg, and Veil. Well, kind of like the golden armor. Yeah, that would actually be pretty
Enjoying
cool.
the thrills and chills of Spaceland.
Well, if it isn't the one, the only Willard Wyler, master of the macabre. I'd say long time no see, but what's time in a place like this, huh?
Right you are, but perhaps the winds are shifting tonight.
Is that right? Well then, I know just the song to play for the occasion.
Somehow I knew you would.
It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel fine, baby.
Dude, I've not heard any of these quotes because I've not played as Willard before. And I didn't even know you would get Hasselhoff talking to Willard and get like new stuff. Like I mean, it makes sense. I just hadn't thought about it. Feels like Blade would have made more sense in Tune, though, the entire Dark Ether area. Yeah, dude, that whole lockdown where you, you know, for the staff, like, that's actually quite difficult.
Talk about a jump cut!
But yeah, I'm curious, now that you say that, I really, it wouldn't be a bad side Easter egg.
I can't
Certainly,
wait
like
to
an
see
Ether
the
Blade.
coming attractions.
Kind of like the Hell's Retriever, but better. I saw somebody made a video about Modern Warfare Zombies like a day or two ago, and I was like, is anybody actually still playing? Like, I'm not if you, and look, I enjoyed Modern Warfare Zombies, by the way. Like, I'm not knocking.
I'm expanding the set. Don't worry.
it's just like-
it's within budget.
Who the hell is playing? Like,
so much
I
more
just
fun
deleted
with the
it as
lights
soon as it
on.
was over. There's just nothing else to it. Like, once you've done it, you know, you don't. I don't know. Going back and doing those contracts again and again. Wow, you just spawned in with Perkaholic, crazy. Oh, so you have you not played IW Zombies? So this you get the whole Perkaholic and the 25 grand. That's director's cut. So that's when you've not played it. Okay. So you get director's cut by completing all of the maps. You pick up like all the soul keys. And then you go back.
I prefer
Wait, do you get? Is that when you get director's cut? I can't
slower
remember how it goes.
motion.
Yeah, once you complete all the maps, do you have to beat them again? I think it's just the one time. You get director's cut, and then you go back through, and then you pick up the talismans, and that's when you can unlock the Mephistopheles boss fight. And then you can do that. It's the greatest super Easter egg reward ever, for sure. Start off the game with
Careful in
Punchaholic,
this
full
next
Punchaholic, and even if you go down, you don't lose it. You lose up and atoms, quick revive, so you'd have to go rebuy that. Other than that, though, like you keep all your perks even if you go down. There we go. And you start off the game with 25 grand. It's far and away the best super Easter egg reward. Like nothing else has come close. You think about BO3. I didn't even see him. Your reward was the RK5 pistol. Like, wow.
My favorite special guest
RK5.
star.
Ooh. IW isn't even on PlayStation
Now
for some
that's
reason.
the stuff,
It definitely
kid.
is.
In the meantime, give me what you got. And come
Unless
back
they
in a
took
bit,
it off
and I'll
recently for
give you
some
something even
crazy
Devin Miles
weird
would be
reason.
Finally, something worthy of my
Definitely was,
genius.
I should say at least. Let's go pack a punch this thing. And by the way, every gun that comes out of the mystery wheel, they call it in this game, is pack a punched.
I'm gonna turn
well.
you into a
It's
star.
not on the PlayStation Store. Infinite Warfare. Type in Infinite
No
Warfare. Tell me
idea
it's there.
what you think you're going to do with that.
Check
But
that.
clearly you like wasting my time and yours. Back to one. And let's see if we can film a proper death scene for the lot of you.
All right. For all you space cadets out there fighting for your right to party,
Oh, we're still on.
we have a
I thought
helpful
it ended
hint
around.
direct from Mission Control.
Where's the
The
last
key
guy?
to your journey lies in wait. Keep
I love that
your
you can
ear,
actually swap,
and you'll find that
and this is
one-way
like your.
trip out of town.
Oh, actually, we got to be careful of that. So if this actually counts as a weapon, we got to make sure. Oh, we actually got to start hitting mystery wheel too for a wonder weapon. Where is this last zombie? We got to make sure we. There it is. We're not losing our wonder weapon. We want our wonder weapon in at least the second slot. The only two cards that pop up are AW. Yeah, type in Infinite Warfare. Don't just type in Call of
To
Duty.
all
And
those
see what happens.
dudes and dudettes plowing through the park, kicking ass and taking names.
I mean, there's no way.
We have a special
Their whole
message
thing now
just
is
for you.
to make sure, like,
And
even
they will come. Keep your ear to the streets. Find those beats.
even
Just find their ticket
Xbox exclusives are no longer going to be exclusive. Did you give it to me? Give me the damn thing. There we go. Jeez, dude. Okay.
Careful, Space Cadets. Word on the
Alright, let's
street
check to
says
see
the
where
other
it's-
side is making a full court press. Play some Killer D. And you're one step
It's funny
closer
because
to riding
once I
off into
beat
the sunset.
Mephistopheles, it was yesterday morning. I've been doing it for so long, like it kind of just, honestly, like because I didn't even play great during the boss fight. Like I've played much better in the past during that boss fight and not completed it. And I was just kind of like, whatever. And then I'm doing it and getting through it, and I'm like, oh, I kind of just beat him. It's like, oh. It was, honestly, it was kind of anticlimactic. It was really weird, because I thought it would be like,
Can't wait
you know,
to see
jumping up
coming
out of my skin.
attractions.
Like, I finally beat him, And instead, it was kind of like, yeah, alright. And just kind of moved on. Can you please? Oh my lord. I just got something in my eye.
I was expecting
Okay, so
something
that definitely
better,
counts
but this
as
will do
a weapon slot. Alright.
for now.
Oh, it's a bummer. I don't want to get rid of it.
Tonight, you shall be wielded by a Hollywood legend.
And I can't really...
Tonight, you shall be wielded by a Hollywood legend.
I don't want to put it in my third slot just in case.
I was expecting something better, but this will do.
I wonder if there's
For
any kind of
now.
challenge to getting a whole bunch of kills with his dagger, like you unlock something. I mean, actually, I don't think there can be.
Tonight, you shall be
The
wielded
only
by
thing,
a Hollywood legend.
literally, we are I am like 99.5% done with this game. The only thing that I don't
I'd like
have
to thank the Academy
unlocked yet is this calling card that
For
we're unlocking
nothing!
now. So there can't be any other challenges. No other camos. I don't think, anyway. Yeah, not that I can. Shows up on the website. It's really damn weird. Yeah, if you just type in Call of Duty, there's so many Call of Duties though. Like, you're probably not going to see. Like, that's the reason why I've made a bunch of these videos in the past about how to, find and download whether the new game's coming out or that used to be like DLC stuff as well. Because it can be hard to find. They really don't make it very clear.
Only, we're giving behind-the-scenes access to the park. Zip on over to the Cosmic
Is it gonna
Way
be
to take advantage
fountain?
of this limited time offer.
If it's, you gotta go. It's gotta be crocodile. Alligator. And normally in the past for IW as well, there's been like a free 1-week trial. I mean, I've literally just checked every location. They have the Steadicom. Oh, did I not? No, I did. I'm confused right now. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird to put Infinite Warfare into the search. It wasn't there. On the PS5 website, it's there. PlayStation kind of pops up.
Your fate and your fortune.
Why is this not? There we go. I ran right through here. Okay, whatever.
Stick around for more great tunes exclusively on Cosmic Tunes Radio.
Don't mind if I do.
Okay, let's just do that. It's been a while, actually. It's probably the longest I've... Well, it's the longest I've done without Easter egg, but it's that... No, it's definitely... This is like my go-to when I'm like, casual, because again, Return Ward is just amazing. Perkaholic is my brand. When you want to be casual and just play some, it's the perfect game for it. And again, this map is my number 3 map of all time, behind Origins and DE. I love this map.
I'm sure no one will mind if I hold on.
It's very rare that I go too long without playing game in general. I just love this game. It's just, it sucks so much that we didn't get IW zones too. I mean, it's just really a bummer, man. Really a bummer. But yeah, anyway, for IW, there's usually, and in the past, there was always like a 1-week free trial that you could download, and you can play Spaceland, and get, like, everything's unlocked. You don't have to do anything special. And for those older games, lately I've been finding
Second time is when you get it right.
there's actually been a fair amount of sales going on for it as well, so you could probably actually find something, potentially on sale.
That's one. Just 2 more and you've got your first prize.
The one thing about this game, though, because it's an older game, is like if the base game is not for sale on the PlayStation Store or Xbox Store or wherever you
Another's
play.
way out of this place.
Great. Just one more souvenir coin and we've got a prize for you.
It's not like the new Call of Duty games where like there's free DLC. Like all the DLC is paid DLC, so you get the season pass. Again, there's usually sales for the older games. Let's go. Where did I just? Okay. But anyway, so if the base game is not on sale and you have a computer or Xbox or PlayStation that still has a disc drive, you can go to GameStop and buy, I'm sure a used copy for like $5. And then, you'd have to pay for DLC if you wanted to play the other maps and stuff. But $5 alone just to play with Zombies in Spaceland, I think it's totally worth it. But I mean, obviously, I would, I love this game so much. So like, I like doing all the other maps as well. But again, you can at least, you know, if you're keeping your eye out for it, it might not be on sale at the moment, but it's worth keeping your eye out. This is a very fun game. Like, to me, honestly, BO3 is number 1. This is my number 2 zombies game, I think. I think it's fair to say. Because something like BO2, it has 2 of the best maps ever in Origins, which is, to me, the number 1 of all time. And I like the BO2 version the best over the Chronicles version. And Mob of the Dead, which I think Mob of the Dead is slightly overrated. I still think it's a great map. I just think it's slightly overrated. I don't have it as my top 1, 2, or 3. But a lot of people do. But, like, you've also got Transit, you've also got Die Rise, and Buried is very good. But as a solo player, like, it's not a very solo-friendly game, BO2. So BO2 slips down the order for me, and something like BO4, where it might, like, it definitely doesn't reach the same highs as BO2 does, but it also doesn't get that low, and you can do everything so like BO3, IW, BO4 is probably my order at the moment, and then maybe BO2, and then, like, I'd like BO1, but again, can't do much solo. R2 anyway. Like Call of Dead, I love. Call of Dead is in the top 5 now. All time top 5. We're gonna be very close. You know what? Oh, yeah. I thought I had range bullets still on. But I don't. I don't have a wonder weapon. Back up. We're gonna cut this really close. Really close.
There's no such. I need ammo now.
Oh, I went down. Come on. How's that video you said you were working on a while ago? I haven't been working on it. Ironically, we did complete that, though, the second wave. Ironically, well, not ironically, but it relates to IW.
Next time, you need to cry on cue, then die on cue.
Just prove to me why this place was worth every painstaking moment to create.
Yeah, I have these
Though I never
Fate and
did
Fortune cards set up
seeing
for
it
the
from this
next boss fight
level.
specifically.
Now,
Okay,
to
where
exit.
is...
Stage left.
Wheel? Oh, I have to go pick up. I don't think I technically picked up. Did I? It's still there.
Careful in this next area. It's a hot set.
By the way, if you can hear a little bit of banging or whatever, there's maintenance right outside the window, and they're apparently...
Congratulations, cadets! You got fate and fortune on your side.
They are apparently, like, doing some cleaning, yard work type stuff, so if you hear that, sorry. But yeah, so the whole video I was talking about, it relates to IW, not this map specifically, but there is a connection between Black Ops 6 and this map that I've not seen anybody else make. And I'm not saying I won't make that video, but it probably won't be, like I said, I took a little bit of a break in general from...
I was expecting something better, but this
from
will
zombies
do.
for a little, like a month
For
ago.
now.
And
I was expecting something better, but this will do.
then I just started working on the
For
Mephistopheles
now.
stuff. So I haven't
expecting
focused on
something
it all,
better,
but
this will do. For now. Tonight, you shall be wielded by a Hollywood legend.
watch me get all kinds of bad luck now that I'm trying to...
This is why I only cast.
Already
What should
started
I
off.
think of next?
with a little bit of bad luck with that second wave there. But anyway, at least we got
Perhaps a spot of deja vu.
we got the fountains out of the way, so that's good.
That's one.
We want
Just
gas
2
grenades
more and
still.
you've got yourself a
We're just gonna have to get some cash together. So we got a double pack. We gotta hit the wheel. We gotta get a wonder weapon. We're not gonna build one. We're just gonna get out of the wheel. Yeah. So finally got 100% BS6, but now
These messages.
between maps. This honestly, Brian, that's like I was saying at the intro to this stream. It's a big reason why I never did get around to doing the whole Mephistopheles boss fight. Like, I've had this game for years, and like I said, it's my second favorite, just behind BO3, the total zombies game. And I've probably done the Mephistopheles boss fight. Like, I'm talking about like at different times that I played. I don't know how many actual games. 5 times. And it's because I don't like being finished with it. Like, it feels like there's kind of like you have that feeling now of like,
One more souvenir.
what am I going to do in between,
Prize for you.
you know, maps coming out now? Like, I don't have any. It's kind of me with like making videos and stuff on it too. It's like, well, what? I don't have any challenge videos to make anymore. Like the prestige challenges or camo challenges. Like, this is the way to do that. This is the way to do this. Like, I made them all. We're not getting new ones. It's kind of like MWZ, where I was talking about that a little while ago. Like, the first season of that was great because there was so many different things to do. Like the different missions that you could complete, not the contracts, but the different missions that you had, Acts 1, 2, and 3. And then every season after that we got anything new, it was just going into the Dark Ether and like doing that whole thing, which was fun, but it wasn't like it didn't give you anything to do day to day. And that's kind of why I never got to that point where I finished it. I don't know. I just something about it. I just don't like.
this place.
It feels like it's over, and I don't want it to be over. I want to, you know, it's not that I'm not going to come back to this. At all, definitely. It'll be fun to play as Willard now, and when I can actually turn the volume up a little bit
Something
and
worthy
hear
of
these
my
new quotes that I've never heard before because I've never played as Willard before. And it's not just the quotes, you know, from Willard himself. It's how Hasselhoff responds to him, how, you know, he's talking to him, what he's saying, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm looking forward to doing all that kind of thing, but and getting this final calling card, and I'm literally 100% done. But yeah, for BO6, I've had my 100% calling card for a while now. Like, and you're right. It's just kind of like, well, what do I do now? So it's always a bit of a bummer, which is like the new year is always so great because although it's a little like it's great because there's so much to do, but it's also at the same time it's a little overwhelming because there's so much to do. And especially as like a content creator, where it's like, well, okay, there's obviously all the Easter eggs, main quest, making videos on that, side quest, making videos on those things. But then there's all the challenges, the prestige challenges, you know, calling card challenges, all that stuff. There's so much of it. It's like, well, am I getting that stuff done fast enough? I also want to stream and just kind of like hang out and chat with you guys and, you know, what do you think of the map? How are you enjoying it? And blah, blah, blah. And it's just kind of, I wish they would just like, instead of launching the game with 2 maps, like launch the game with 1 map, and a month later come out with another one, and another month later come out with another one, and another one, and another one. It was the MWZ problem again. They gave us all the stuff at the beginning, and I was having a lot of fun with it, but then it was literally nothing after that other than the main quest, like go to the Dark Ether, you know, find the 3 things, upgrade the 3 things, you fight the boss type stuff, whatever. I wish we got weekly weapon attachments like we did in MW3 in this game. Having fun attachments to look forward to every week. To try and zombies would be so nice. Did we get weekly weapon attachments? I don't even remember that. I honestly don't remember that. By the way, the whole belt feed thing for the LMGs, you guys, I think they just changed it. And like I said, I really didn't enjoy the tombs, and I've not been playing BO6. I redid Liberty Falls, and I redid Terminus offline off stream, off whatever, a couple days ago. Whatever.
Tonight, you shall be wielded by a Hollywood legend.
And I was trying out the belt feed thing, and it sucks.
I was expecting something better.
And I was
but
actually
this
redoing
will
the
do.
tomb. And
now.
speaking of the whole, what do you call it?
Tonight,
the lockdown for
shall be
the
wielded by
ice
a
staff,
Hollywood legend.
where you basically you put the two pieces together, put it into that wall in the dark ether there.
Tonight, you shall be wielded by
And
a
it
Hollywood
sucks.
legend.
Like it's overheating. Like you can't defend it because the damn thing overheats so fast.
I'd like to thank the Academy for nothing.
All right, if we're not gonna get, we can just flip it. They finally buffed it. Is it better now? Like, did they change the cooldown? Because, like I said, I haven't played it since they buffed it. I hope they way lowered the cooldown because, as it stands now, you're better off just not using it and just reloading. I mean, honestly, you're better off not using LNG. Whatever. All right, I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get we're just gonna get 10 grand together. We're gonna double tap the pistol,
Look alive, people!
and then we can do excuse me, the third lockdown. And then we'll start getting money together and hit the wheel for the wonder weapon. I haven't used it, but I saw a video on it. You can see how long the cooldown is now. It takes more bullets before it cools down. Well, that's good because honestly, it overheated way too fast. And like I said, if you were trying to use that as your weapon to defend, those lockdowns. That's another thing about that map is it feels kind of lazy. Like everything in that map is like, hey, it's a lockdown. Hey, it's a lockdown. Hey, this step here, it's a lockdown.
I'm sure no one will mind if I
From
hold on.
the two bowls, you do the Roman numerals, you keep them in order. Doing the ice staff, and then you go lead that orb around, which is basically another lockdown. I really enjoyed the tomb. Really? I mean, that's awesome if you do. I think it's far and away the worst of the BO6 maps.
That's one.
And I kind of actively don't like it.
What
Not
would
kind
I
of.
think
I
of
actively don't like it. It's like they made all this space and there's nothing in it. Ethan, what's going on, man? There's just kind of nothing there. We really would like gas grenades. It's not that big a deal, but I would like gas grenades. And I really honestly should have thought about this in advance and changed my cards, but thanks for that. And we got the best location for our final lockdowns, our final SETICOM site. So this is actually kind of perfect. We got 10 grand now. We can go double pap. I love this. This dagger is so good. And it looks cool as hell, too. How you been today? I'm doing good, man. I am doing very good. I am
Now crafting.
so happy to literally finally be doing the very last thing I've not done in IW Zombies. If you can hear the leaf blower, like I said, they're working out there. So nothing I can do to stop it, obviously. So I'm super happy about that. Although it will be a little bit sad to be like have it completely done. Like there's nothing else to do in the game. But at the same time,
Now
you gotta.
stealing the
And I do like
I
Fusion.
like it.
What's up, man? Good to see you. They're right by my window now.
No idea
I'm sure you can
what
hear
you
it.
think you're going to do with that, but clearly
All right, let's
you
go
like
do this final
wasting my time
step.
and
Although
yours.
let's hit a couple
Back
times.
to
Let's-
one, and let's see if we can film a proper death scene for the lot of you.
I'm
Tonight,
getting all
you
shotguns
shall
and
be
snipers.
wielded by a Hollywood legend.
Peep the new PFP. I mean,
Tonight, you shall be wielded by a Hollywood legend.
I can't read it.
I was
Fusion.
expecting something better.
It looks.
but
I mean,
this
I like
will
the
do
colors, but I can't read it.
For now.
It's too small. I will click on it afterwards, though. I'll take a look at your channel. My gaming tag is pretty nice. I mean, I would assume it would, but yeah, it's a little bit too small for me to make out.
Don't mind if
I do like the color scheme on it, though. It looks good. Getting pushed around here a little bit. I don't like it.
You call that dink?
Alright. Breathe here for a second. Gotta make sure I don't actually remove this perk while I'm standing next to it. I'm trying to reload and accidentally take Operation Strike. That's strong. It's 3 explosive shots before you come up. That's nice. That'll get us through the door. And then we just need to get the Wonder Weapon out of the wheel. And then we will unlock our plan. And again, at the end of this stream, after we're done doing the playthrough, whoa. I'm going to show you guys a video that I did while dealing with that top boss fight. And something that happened to me, which was... It was pretty wild, to be honest with you. I've literally never seen it happen to anybody. So it should be truly unique. I've not, like I said, I've not seen anybody ever.
Attention all Spaceland Space Cadets. We have a special message direct from Mission Control. For today only.
Alright, we're gonna have to
Scenes
but yeah, I've literally never seen this game. Like I said, is what 7, 8 years old at this point, and I've never seen this happen to anybody ever. So you should see something completely brand new that you've never seen before.
Your Spaceland Space Cadets. Those Spaceland
Can you stop talking so I can give you?
have been restocked with a whole host of awesome goodies.
I see you've met our lovely Spaceland mascot, Groot. He enjoys going to the park and ripping arms from torsos.
Crocodile. We're just gonna get.
That was rather boring.
Not so
You
much!
had died in that scene. We would have had something
red
to
screen.
work with.
I don't know why. I mean, we're being kind of sloppy.
I'm sure the craft department won't mind if I use them.
All right. Is he done talking? Can I give you the Steadicom now?
Mixmaster
Thank you.
Knight at your service. I got something fresh coming at you.
This, and then yeah, we just need to get one of the ones.
Ah, the stage isn't big enough for the both of us. I was
I
expecting
really don't want to get
something
rid of this
better,
dagger.
but this
I mean,
will
I'm
do.
gonna have to anyway, but I just
For
don't want to get
now.
rid of it. It just looks so cool.
I was expecting
I
something
hope
better,
that
but this
Oops All
will
Manglers
do.
limited time mode is actually real.
For
That's why it's not
now.
real. It is definitely not real.
This isn't
Oh, that's what I was
magic.
gonna do.
Ah, it's voodoo!
That's one.
Oh, we
Just
don't
two
need
more,
this
you've
at
got
all.
yourself
I
a
don't know why
prize.
I'm making.
Another genius creation from
Um,
yours truly.
Yeah, if you guys didn't, if you don't know what Bry's talking about,
Just one more souvenir
Treyarch
coin,
posted
and we've got a prize for you.
on Twitter, like in the new map, right in front of the mansion, like outside. There's like 100 different manglers, and they called it like a new limited mangler mode or whatever they called it. It's just an April Fool's thing, and I actually was just like, this just looks like Liberty Falls at launch. Like I don't even know what you're talking about.
Die!
Remember how bad that was? I mean, it's still not awesome. But all the manglers, like, it just makes you wonder, like, do these guys actually play the game? Like, talking about it in theory is one thing. It might sound like a good idea. Like, oh yeah, okay, let's make it a little bit harder, but have you actually played it like this? I played the hell out of it. It looks so funny. Dude, you would get annihilated just from the cannons. Again, think back to Liberty Falls. I mean, I know what you're saying. We're kind of just messing around here. Yeah, it would be kind of funny and fun to try. But if you, like, just running around
I'm sure
trying
no
to,
one will mind if I hold on to this.
like, kill the abomination while you're dealing with zombies, and you've got, like, 4 or 5 friggin' manglers on the map, and they're
I was
all just
expecting
shooting you
something
from,
better, but this
100
will
yards
do.
away, and they never...
For now.
Can we please
Tonight, you shall be wielded by
just
a
give me one of
Hollywood
these
legend.
friggin' wonder weapons?
Use a fate and fortune card. I was expecting something better, but this will do.
Dude,
For now. I was expecting something
I just gave up the baby's breath by accident. Okay, we have to restart.
better, but this will do. For now.
Oh, come on, man. Ah! You know, it's the very last thing for me to do on this game. You know it wasn't going to go smoothly. Like, it just wouldn't give me a goddamn wonder weapon, and then I just, because I'm switching out the stuff so fast, I just gave away my baby's breath. That's the starting pistol. That's the awesome pistol in this game. When you pack a bunch of it's called the baby's breath. And when you double pap it, I don't know the name of it there, but I get reanimated after I beat Mephistopheles, which is like the #1 card you want for that boss. And I've been out of them for like a month. And the day after, I get reanimated calling cards. I mean, Fate and Fortune cards. Actually, speaking of that, let's go ahead and... I mean, we're probably not going to need it for anything, but we might as well since we've got it. We can do... And it just can make things go a little bit faster, maybe. We want raining bullets for sure. Because that'll make the boss fight, like, literally done like that. We'll put... Actually, explosive touch in this slot. That doesn't really matter, but... And then... Is there anything I would want? Like, honestly, with the raining bullets, the boss fight will be over really kind of before it's even started. It's kind of unfair. You're definitely cheesing it. But we just want to get this thing done. Do the Mephistopheles boss fight right now? Why? No, you can keep doing it. Okay, the whole thing about getting into Mephistopheles and doing that fight. Let's do this just in case we start running out. I mean, we're not gonna need this. Like I don't know why I'm even doing this, to be honest with you. You can do just like boss fight battles and go right into the Mephistopheles boss fight. But that's not like, it doesn't count. It's not real. So if you get it done there, like that's just practice. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't count. Where's Coupon Clipper? There we are. I don't think I've ever used one of these. And by the way, actually, you can see this is the new camo. It doesn't. You can't really see it on that here. So this is the camo that you get when you go to Zombies Director's Cut, whatever. I might have already had it. I think you had to beat Mephistopheles in order to get this, though. So I might have honestly had it unlocked forever, and I just never noticed, but I don't know. But in order to do it for real, like to earn the, the calling card and do all that stuff, you have to play through Beast from Beyond, and then you beat the Beast from Beyond boss fight, and then from there you go into the Mephistopheles boss fight. Or, like I said, you could just go to the boss battle and just go right into it. I put the video up yesterday of it, bro. It's online. I mean, it's on my channel. All right, left, down, left, right, left, down. Okay, let's do that again. Hold on. Down. There we go. And we'll start.
I am Willard
what do I think the Super Restrikes
Master of the
will be?
Macabre.
Somebody,
For over
I don't
40
even know this
years,
guy's
I directed the
channel.
most
I
terrifying,
shot him out.
visceral, and bloody
I don't even
scenes
know
ever
one video I
committed
ever
to
watched.
film. My contribution to horror is nothing.
He made a video talking about like there's all kinds of chess references throughout. This is like when Liberty Falls and Terminus just came out.
Show these kids a good time through some of your greatest classics. Give them a
And
chance to rewrite history. And
He's
this
like,
is the thanks
there's all
you
kinds of
get.
chess references throughout the map if you look.
Greats.
And fair enough, he was right. So I think there's going to be some
No
overarching
wonder those shots
puzzle,
looked
like a
awful.
chess
The
kind of
lighting was
puzzle
off.
to complete.
Quite literal. Careful.
As far
in
as what
this
the
next
rewards
area.
will be,
It's a hot set.
Mr. Dalek JD asked this question on Twitter like
I hope
a
the
month
sound
ago or so,
department
and I was just like,
appreciates this.
what they really should do is exactly what IW did. Because it's the best Easter egg reward that there is. And it makes replaying the game a lot of
Careful in
fun.
this next
If
area.
you want the challenge,
It's a
you just take
hot
off Director's
set.
Cut. If you want to just have a casual game, you leave Director's Cut on. You get Perkaholic, you get the points. Like it's perfect. It's the perfect
Enjoying
reward.
the thrills and chills of Spaceland.
So
If it
I don't
isn't
see
the
like
one, the
why you don't
only
just copy
Willard
that. To be
White,
honest.
Master of the Macabre.
I mean, the
I'd
whole
say
Black Ops 3,
long time no see,
you
but
get the
what's
RK5
time
starting
in a place
pistol.
like
It's
this,
really
huh?
lame.
Right you are. Perhaps
Cold
the winds
War,
are shifting tonight.
You're
Is
upgraded
that right?
to the purple
Well, then,
tier
I
on
know
your
just a song to play for the
on
occasion.
whatever weapon you started off
Oh,
with.
I knew you would.
So that's not
It's the
bad,
end of the
but
world
that's
as
kind
we
of
know
it.
And I feel fine, baby.
So it was fine. It's still not amazing though. Although I would contend with Cold War, that game is so
about a
casual
jump
anyway. Like it kind of doesn't matter.
I'm expanding the set. Don't worry, it's within
Like
budget.
I'm super happy that we're getting double tap in BO6 tomorrow. We definitely did not need double tap in Cold War.
yourself.
It was just.
Let's not have so many power
It was
switches
too easy
in the next
as is.
film.
And the one thing I really have not liked, well, not the one thing, there are a couple of things I don't particularly care for when it comes to BO6. But one thing that I think was a problem is you could be on round 4 or 5, and it's like you're putting 10, 12 bullets into a
I
zombie
need to
before
set
they
one of
die
those up
on
to take me from the set
round
back
4
to
or
the theater.
5. Like,
And
I don't
pronto.
care. It's not balanced.
Careful in this
And you're
next
running
area.
out of ammo before you
It's
even
a
get the
hot
first
set.
special round, spiders, whatever, vermin, whatever. And you literally have to buy ammo because you've run out. And it's not because there've been so many zombies, it's just because
We
the
are
gun
breaking
is
into
so
the
weak
next act.
that you have to shoot that many bullets into all of these zombies. Like, to me, that's poor balance going the other way. So, double tap will be nice. Obviously, you're probably not going to start off the game with double tap. I mean, I don't know
About
where,
a jump cut.
obviously, I don't know where the perk machine will be for it. And then going back to play the other maps, you're going to have to get it out of the Wonder Fizz. Unless they retroactively go and put
remind you.
like a side Easter egg on the old maps to get that, and there's no way that they're going to do that. So it's either Perkaholic or you got to wait till round 25 till the Wonder Fizz machine comes out. What am I I'm going to go downstairs. For the boombox could be there. It wasn't. It could be. No, because that's where we go.
Careful. in
Mitchell,
this
what's up?
next area.
You fixed
It's a
your issue.
hot
Which
set.
issue? I have a lot of issues.
Don't mind if I do.
The skill issue? Alright, let's go find the Hoffenator.
That's one. Just
We'll
two
give
more.
him our city
Attention
contract
all
and we will
Spaceland
start,
Space
and
Cadets.
hopefully
We have a special message direct from Mission Control. For today only, we're giving behind-the-scenes access to the park.
While he's
Zip on
talking.
over to the Cosmic Way to take advantage of this limited time offer.
you should go on an alt and do all the Cold War Legion with no upgrades.
Special guest star.
Well, why should I? Are you talking about like without having the starting
Tonight.
upgrade
You shall be wielded by a
and
Hollywood
just
legend.
upgrading it normally throughout the game? Because I mean,
Tonight.
I've done
Shall be
that.
wielded by a Hollywood
Obviously,
legend.
while it was new. But doing that, like, I don't know that
Tonight.
you'd be able
You shall
to.
be wielded by a
Could you
Hollywood
actually beat
legend.
him with a gray gun? I don't know if you'd do enough damage.
Tonight.
It is
You
time.
shall be wielded by a Hollywood legend.
No crystal upgrades? No pack-a-punch upgrade?
I was expecting something better, but this will do. For now, that's a genius creation from yours
Please
truly.
don't do this to me.
I was expecting something better, but this will do. For now.
Oh, with the Ethereum crystal. No upgrade with the Ethereum crystal stuff.
I'd like to thank the Academy
Forgot
for
about that.
nothing.
I forgot that that was the thing. Okay, we've got this. Let's go check that spot.
Word on the street says the other side is making a full court press. Play some killer D, and you're one step closer to riding off into the sunset.
Yeah, that's another thing that's going to be kind of actually nice with the new season tomorrow is we're actually going to have a little bit more to grind for. We've got 3 new things coming out that we need to get augments for, so going to be a little bit of stuff to grind for it. Like, it's not going to be, you know, it's never like, again, when the game's brand new and everything is new and you have everything to grind for. But we're going to have to upgrade our, you don't have to, you know what I mean. Double tap. And well, there's new guns. By the way, don't forget, tomorrow, April 2nd.
Again!
I even re-downloaded it. I haven't played Warzone since Cold War, and I just re-downloaded it yesterday. Try to log into Warzone tomorrow. You won't be able to, but just click on it to log in, and you will get the Kilo 141, which, if you remember back in the day, was a great gun. I think during Cold War, it was a really good. Was it Cold War? I think it was Cold War. Was a great Warzone AR. So anyway, if you log in, like I said, tomorrow, you're not going to be able to play, but you will automatically get that gun unlocked. If you don't, you'll still be able to unlock it throughout the season, doing whatever challenges, I don't know, they haven't said yet. So you won't be like out of luck. But you'll be able to get it super easy, just literally trying to log in.
Yes, please, and thank you.
I wonder if when you're playing as Willard and you go on to the tech creator on this thing and you listen to his diary, you know, there's that challenge. 18 different quotes that you can get from it, and he talks about the other like all the other characters and stuff in the game. I wonder what he'll say when you're playing as Willard, if it will do anything different at all. I doubt it, or I'd probably be aware of it already. But you never know. Okay.
Great! Just one more souvenir coin, and we've got a prize for you.
I got done.
Alright. For all you space
For the camera?
fighting for your right to party, we have a helpful hint. Director from Mission Control. The key to your journey lies in...
Oh man, all 30, was it 33 guns? Weapons, whatever you need. Because now there's more. You don't have to do all the original ones. You don't have to do every single gun. You just have to unlock Nebula. You just have to do a total of 33. Hello. What is the final challenge? Game audio is loud? Let's see how that is. Very quiet for me now. Very quiet for me now. No, that stays down. This, let's go.
Congratulations, cadets! You got fate and fortune on your side.
10 elites? Yes, it's actually
the
one of the
second
easier
time
challenges.
is when you get it right.
You could easily bang out 3 per game, stretch 1 to a couple extra rounds. You get the 4th one, so you do 3 games. Yeah, or you just play to a really high round. Not even really high, but you know.
What will I think of next?
Now crafting. Boombox.
Voila! Another Weiler masterpiece!
Let's...
Meet my new leading lady, Lady Luck!
I don't think I've ever used a coupon clipper before in my life.
Why, oh why must I continuously remind you that you aren't cast for this scene? Return
As
to
if it
set.
wasn't easy enough, as is, like with Director's Cut. We're really pushing it down. It is nice to get those camos done, the challenges done, all that kind of stuff. Feels good to finish.
I can't wait to see
And I
the coming
think, like, I had
attractions.
finished, I swear to God, I saw the light over here. That's weird. Okay.
I'm expanding
Oh,
the set! Don't worry, it's within budget!
I mean, I went over it, obviously, but I didn't really check. Very rarely bumper cars.
Don't mind if I do.
No teddy bear. Teddy bear? No. Not for you. Yeah, I got my I think my camo's done pretty much on Cold War, like the final camo. It's basically the same like time into the game that I had that I completed BO6. Eric, what's up, man? Good to see you again. This is my favorite zombies. I love this game. It's not my favorite. It's my BO3 is still my favorite zombies, but this is number 2. Is it? By the way, is it the sound better now? Super quiet.
I'm just gonna have to recast you! Permanently! use it.
Can you guys hear me?
I'm sure
Audio
the
still.
prophet won't mind if I use it.
Eric, you tell me what you think. I can barely hear it. And I don't know what I picked up over here. I just saw something there and I was like, oh. Game volume is too loud. How is it too loud? Here. There. Now tell me. Still too loud? I don't know why I'm
Again! Again!
Polar Peaks is a
not
high-speed
very
shoot 'em
loud.
up ride. Please be sure to
No change. That needs to be up.
Ow! You're taking this role a bit too seriously.
Now?
just one more souvenir coin, and we've got a prize for you.
Yours truly.
Boombox.
That was weird. It wouldn't let me reload there. It was bizarre. Double the fun! Shoot the hell out of it. Still too loud. Tad better. Still not much difference to agree. Wow, I don't know. I honestly have no idea. I've turned things down like to 65%. I'm literally not going to be able to hear the game. Voice volume will keep up. Music volume effects will, like, these things are all really low. If you're doing some kind of April Fool's thing on me, by the way, I'm going to kick the shit out of both of you. I will drive to wherever. Okay. I forgot there was April Fool's and you're pulling some kind of crap on me. I'm gonna lose my shit. Because it drives me nuts. You're not, alright. I'll take it. I trust you. I made one, like, I put effort into making. I did an April Fool's video. It's got to be 4 or 5 years ago now, and I actually put like Morse code, like a secret thing in there.
I'm sure no one will mind.
And nobody gave a darn. And it's like, that's the last time I'm actually going to try to make an April Fool's thing. Like, I didn't just do something like, you know, oh my god, Zombies Chronicles 2 is coming out tomorrow. I swear to god, for real. Haha, awesome, can't wait. Like, I put hidden Morse code, like, things into it. Like, like, that spelled something out. And nobody, and I mean nobody gave a damn whatsoever. It's just like, I'm not doing that anymore. Why did that not pick up? Something's a little bit off with my game right now. Like, I just ran through the coin. I don't have a coin, so it should have just auto-picked it up. And then it didn't, and then I went back over it, and it didn't pick it up again. Give me gas grenades.
Yes, please, and thank you.
I don't think I ever saw that. Spicy jelly beans and badly filled donuts. Badly filled donuts. Dude, there's a donut place, like a little independent place, right next to me. It's so good. It's literally the best donuts ever.
Junk.
See, like that just auto picked up, but it didn't do it before. I don't know. Something, and it wouldn't let me reload there for a minute. Something's kind of a little bit off. And I figured out while I was doing the whole Mephistopheles thing, when you throw out C4, for some reason, there's like a good 5 seconds or so where you cannot swap weapons after that. Like, it just won't let you. Like mustard or mayo or something. Oh, for the jelly-filled thing. I have the donut.
Horror isn't for everyone, you know.
All right, where did I just have my second lockdown? Gas grenade.
Finally, something worthy of my genius.
Okay, let's see if we can get a wonder weapon too. Yeah, so after that one time, I kind of like made some effort and did a video, like a legit like put something together. Because I didn't want to just be like, hey, it's happening. I think like the premise of the video was Advanced Warfare 2 was coming out.
Tonight,
the next game from Sledgehammer is going to be Advanced Warfare 2. But I didn't just do that. Like, I legit put in this whole Morse code thing, and I did it with, like, TV static.
For now.
It's just it just sucks when you put, like, some effort into something, and then nobody responds whatsoever, and it's just like, okay. So it's just like, you know what? I'm not doing that again. Or if I do something, I'll be like, hey, no, I just saw Superman down at the supermarket. Like, cool dude. Like, for real, though.
You shall be
I'm just like, why bother? And now you understand why I've been stuck at 20,000 subscribers for the longest time. Because my whole attitude is, but why bother? Oh, dude, it will not give me a goddamn wonder weapon. I don't think I've ever hit the box this many times on Director's Cut and not gotten a wonder weapon. You're gonna make me go find them? No, you don't have to. I mean, it's not like a big deal. Oh, we're here? All right, this is the final. We still need to get the friggin' wonder weapon though. It's the same thing last game. Did you guys watch The Night Agent on Netflix? I just finished season 2 last night. I think season 1 was better. It's not a bad show, but it's like, yeah, it's fun. It moves fast. I kind of like spy stuff, so yeah, it's not bad. It could be better, but it's enjoyable. Eric's like, nah, man, I do that stuff for real every day. CIA, over in Langley.
Isn't big enough for the both of us.
I thought he was gonna keep going. And remind me at the end of this stream, like when we finish doing this, I want to show you guys that video. So just remind me to show you the video at the end of the stream. Again, it's not an April Fool's, whatever. It's just like, again, it's not something I've ever seen. It happened in this game when I was doing the Mephistopheles boss fight. It's not something I've ever seen, ever, happen to anybody before. The worst thing about today is that a bunch of YouTubers do things like videos, like stuff to do and things like that. I've done that in the past too. Or, you know, like make a quick mention of or something like that. Yeah. But like doing the stupid, fast, lame ones, like whatever. I'm not really trying to pass it off as like legit. And I wasn't trying to pass off the AW2 thing as legit. I just kind of wanted people to get the, like, recognize that there was a hidden message because, it, you know, it's a zombies channel and our whole thing is Easter eggs. And not one person, not one person even made a comment about it. I'm like, okay. I did notice that you've been playing a bunch of IW recently. Yeah, it was the whole Mephistopheles thing. Well, and a friend of mine, he's been going through it. So,
You got it, kid. Give me a second. I'll mix up something. I'm not taking any requests right now. Check me out later.
we got him director's cut now, and the final thing for him to do is to do Mephistopheles now, which I did it. So I mean, you guys saw the video. Obviously, I was solo, so he's not done that yet. But yeah, he's been he got into zombies pretty recently, and so we've been going through like the old games, and we're legit just kind of taking each game like one at a time. It's like whatever you feel like doing next, dude. Just let me know. And we've pretty much been tackling like one game at a time. We did BO3, you know, BO2, but you know you can't do everything on with 2 players. Sometimes you need 4 players, you know, for like die rise and stuff. So
Careful in this next area.
we're doing what we can, but yeah, IW is the game he's on now. So I watched season 1 a while ago. Didn't know season 2 was out. Yeah, it just came out. I don't know, like a month ago. Well, within a month or so for Night Agent. It's not bad. But like I said, you know, I enjoy. It's enjoyable. It's just kind of a light, fun, you know, kind of fast-paced kind of a thing.
Tonight, you shall be wielded by a Hollywood legend.
Finally.
Tonight, you shall be wielded
Okay.
by a Hollywood legend.
We got this. Now all we need is for Willard to give us... It's such a bummer to lose the dagger, though. So you have it as your melee, but you don't have it as a... as a separate weapon. Where did he go? I'm telling you, something is up with this game right now, man. He's not here, but the gate's open. We're traumatized by Morse code. We watched Adolescence recently. Dude, don't even tell me about it because I have it on my my playlist. I'm gonna watch that. Like that's basically what's next for me. Is Adolescence.
Why, hello there.
I've heard so many good things it almost can't live up to the hype at this point. But I'm gonna give it a shot. It's not over there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one though. There's a couple of things on Netflix right now that I'm really looking forward to that I have not got caught up with. Like, I liked The Diplomat season 1, and season 2's been out for months now, and I still haven't watched it. That's the Kerry Russell and Rufus Sewell show. Anyway, doesn't matter. But yeah, I've got that on there. And there's a few things over there that I need to get to. Did you watch the video I sent you? Which video? The when you got the crystals? I saw that. Both of them. Oh, and you sent me something about, what was it, about sleeping? I honestly, I didn't watch that. Like, I saw it, like, first thing in the morning that you had sent that. And I clicked on it, and I was like, this is too heavy for 6 a.m. And then I gotta be honest with you, I just forgot about it, so I haven't watched it. Whatever that is. Part of the reason why I've been gone for so long, but oh my god, with the nukes, is I get into these really horrendous sleeping habits, these patterns, and for about 2 or 3 weeks over the last month, I was on a sleep schedule of waking up, like for the day, around 7 p.m. and going to bed at somewhere around 10 a.m. Like, that's how bad it was. It wasn't at all a thing that I wanted to have happen. It's just what did happen. And it's like the worst thing ever for me. And I'm just completely ruined. It just throws off my entire life for those, that time. So for those 2-3 weeks, I was kind of like out of commission. And like for the last week or so, it's what I absolutely love, although I'm never able to like keep it up, is I've been going to bed super early. And I mean, like, I'm in bed at like 9 p.m., asleep by 10. And I wake up at like 5 a.m. I love that. Because when I get up that early, and sometimes even a little bit earlier, like, I feel like I'm getting away with something just by being up so early before everybody else. And, like, I get stuff done, man. And I absolutely love it. So, I'm really, 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 like, speaking of like, the friend of mine that's playing through zombies now, is he texted me, like, at 9:30 last night, or, like, 9:15 or something. And he's like, hey, man, if you're still up, lol, you want to play some zombies. And I was just like, you know what? Like, I am awake. I'm in bed, but I am awake. And I was like, you know what? This is, like, I need to be like, no, I got to stay asleep, or try to, full fall asleep. Like, I was in bed, but I wasn't asleep. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm going to do my best to stay on this sleeping pattern that I'm on now, like, as best as I can, because I genuinely enjoy it. Like, today, I was up at 6. I got all kinds of stuff done before the stream. Like, noon, I was like, I don't know, I don't want to wait till 12 to start the stream. I was like, oh, I guess I will, that's fine. But, like, that was waiting around. And
your film budget's going to need
normally that would be like first thing in the day for me. Okay, anyway, let's jump into this boss. Yeah, the horror stuff is currently at least 5 volumes of it. I only know volume 4. I don't know exactly what is it like. Do you guys watch like Barely Sociable or Let Me Know or like the dark side of the internet or whatever that stuff is? Deep dive into Reddit mysteries or that kind of stuff, or is it pure like made up fiction? I mean, not that those things aren't that I just mentioned, but like, is it that type of thing? Because I've seen a million of those types of deals. I do this. I bought Division 2 pass and I need to get some done. Okay, what? So we're just getting old, going to bed at 9. Dude, I know, like but it's honestly so great. Okay, hold on. Yellow, blue, green, red.
Quiet on the set.
Yellow, blue,
Remember,
green,
people,
red.
lots of your blood for this scene. Don't hold anything back. And action!
Okay, we're gonna go exactly reverse order here. Yeah, okay, good. Yellow, blue, green, red. Latest I go to bed is like 3. Whoa, get through. Yellow, blue, green, red. Yeah, I just, like I said, I get stuck into patterns. Blue. Okay, so we're gonna go here and go around. Okay, that's 2. Yeah, if I can stay on, like, even last night though, like, because I was watching the end of Night Agent. Like, I was up way past my bedtime, but I got up even like an hour later than I have been for the last week or so. But it was still like good enough. Do I have a yellow, red, blue? Okay, we got to go around. Red, blue, green. Okay, perfect. So that's done.
Nothing but dead.
Let's have raining bullets out.
It's the moment we've all been clamoring for. Too late to phone home.
And then we should be kind of wipe them out. It's hard to explain, but it's like paranormal activity. Feels like kind of stuff. Oh, supposedly true story stuff, because ghosts aren't real, you know. And I'm positive of that. As fun as it is to kind of talk about, they're not real. No, 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 no. Okay, hold on. Let me finish this up real quick. Dude, you gotta be flipping, flapping me. Not true story? Okay, it's supposed to be fiction. Okay. I can't believe it. I mean, I can 100% believe I did that.
From an elementary school play.
Though I never did consider
That's fine.
seeing it from this.
It's not even fun to just crush it at the end like that anyway.
To exit, stage
Pick it
left.
up.
A theater overcharging for the candy.
Ouch. Don't like it. I gotta get these. Ooh. I gotta get these zombies together. In a way, it's kind of beneficial because then we get rid of that third weapon that was doing nothing. So when we swap, we're good to go. Dude, he's absolutely beaming me. Like, normally he misses a little bit, but he's... Did he drop? No, okay. He's gonna go down. No. No? Dude, you've been red forever. Yeah, now he's down. Okay. Okay, let's start doing our full circle. So getting dizzy, like looking up. I'll cut Eric's dizziness. Cosmic heart. Dude, I don't even know what you type in Japanese or something in there. Now I don't know what the hell you're talking about anymore. I'll take a look at it. I'll take a look at it. Red, go down. There you go. Okay, one more, and then we are good to go. Now we don't have to. Ooh, we don't have to snatch the fuse. We can just pop them. And then I literally unlock the very last thing that there is to unlock in this game, for me, at least. Zombies-wise, I didn't... Whoa, I didn't finish everything multiplayer. For campaign, for sure. Oh, by the way, it just dawned on me, I still haven't played through the BO6 campaign. That's something to stream coming up. Here he goes.
Enough with this! This isn't going to win any of us any award! We need death and we've lost our blood!
Ooh, right now, right now, right now.
Get to trying!
Go, 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 go!
And please, do try to get blood everywhere!
Dude, we were off by like a couple of inches there. That's a bummer, man. Okay, can you stop? Doing this Easter egg for the first time, finishing this boss fight, and being on this very last part, and just being these things, you know, they shoot at you so much. It's just like, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. I'll be so upset. Ugh. Ugh.
Nothing! CGI these days! You're ruining this film! Tiny fuse! Why won't you just buy a cue already? I knew you weren't fit for the part the moment I set eyes on you! You'll never work in this town again!
Oh no, okay, I was gonna say.
Willard! Now do you understand? This is why I chose each of you. There is much to do. Shall we begin?
Okay, I don't know if you need to let this fully play out, like all the way. The titles. I don't think you do. I forgot that there was that last little bit, that like end cutscene. So like yesterday, I uploaded the full story, although I didn't have that last little bit right there, because I totally forgot it was the thing. And I wanted to do this on stream. I didn't want to just unlock the Willard thing without. So anyway, I know for a fact you like the Junji Ito. He's a horror manga artist. He's covered Frankenstein and No Longer Human. He has a bunch of short stories. Okay. Why, for a fact, I would like him? Kind of a, well, I can re-upload it. It's not a big deal. Nobody was into IW Zombies today, for sure. It's been a letdown of a stream. I'm still super pumped that I got this done, though. Like, I am so excited to have this done. Okay, so... Oh, it does leave you back in thinking. And it does still give you a talisman, which is weird. Nothing else happens though, right? Oh, there's nothing to do on there. Because I like your stories and you have some great visual story. So you like it, so you know that I'll like it? Alright.
I prefer slower motion.
Alright, let's just flip around here real quick. If this last zombie will spawn in. And then we're going to go check the calling card. And then I'm going to show you guys that video. Oh, that was a special zombie still. That wasn't
I'm
a
sure
regular
no one
zombie.
will mind if I hold on to this.
Right? Has to be. I'm telling you, something was weird with this game right now. Gonna exfil. I mean, the spaceship, our way out of here is gone, so. Six hits with this.
Yes, please, and thank you.
What's going on? Why is it taking? Why do they have so much health? Right now, this is weird. Kind of tripping me out. Okay, these things die fast. Let's get to the end. I'm gonna get to the end of this round now.
Your fate and your fortune
Exfilling, I think honestly, I mean, I know I've mentioned it before, but I really think it's one of the best things that they've added into zombies. It really is a much nicer way to end your game, rather than, oh, I gotta kill myself, I'll just quit, oh, whatever. Like, to actually, you know, you're making it out, rather than just like dead.
The extras are back on set, and they are looking
I mean, it's a small thing, but
knock 'em down, and
it's
you
definitely, I don't know, I think
turn
it's,
that one-way
okay, so this is working. Alright, now. I don't know what was going on at the end of that round there, that was weird. Alright. We're gonna go down. We're gonna go down twice because we gotta.
Thank you for ending your
here.
woefully mind-numbing performance.
And do you like this camo? This is the director's cut camo after you beat an F. Dude, it's just such a bummer we never got part 2 of this. Like, the more time goes by, too, and the more where I see where Call of Duty Zombies seems to be going, which is the video reference that Bri made earlier, like, where am I on that video I promised to put out. And it is related very much. The reason why, like, the whole thing started with me, there's a connection between BO6 and IW Zombies. A direct connection. It's not like some kind of out there wild, like, it started that way, not even really that out there, but a little bit like, you know, kind of, I don't know, to when I actually looked into it a little bit, like, oh, no, there's literally a direct connection between something from BO6 and from IW Zombies. Like, direct. Wait, okay, here. Soul challenges. Secret. There it is! That's 100% of this Zombies game done for me. Like, 100%. Go attack the radioactive thing. Beast from Beyond. Director's Cut. Rave. We just did all the secret stuff. Shaolin. All the soul challenges I've had done. The one thing that it was missing for me from the soul challenges for the longest time was reviving teammates, because I was a solo player. I had like 5 of them. And then when I did when Greg FPS was doing his videos on how to like complete every challenge or whatever in every Zombies game, I ended up picking him up like in like 2 days it took to get finally that calling card done. But like literally everything is completely done now. Red strings on a whiteboard. So it felt that way, but it, like once you made that initial connection, right? That kind of led me into looking into it. Which, by the way, which should I have on? Should I have on Willard, or should I have on Mephistopheles? Because I think Mephistopheles. Because that's the hard thing to do. But it's like super cool. The Willard thing is really kind of a cool one. I don't know. I'll probably like alternate every other week or something. The only thing with putting Mephistopheles on is I had to take Sally off from my... I didn't have to. But I took her off of my emblem. Because it just doesn't... Next to Meph, it doesn't look right. The colors, and it's kind of like two very different feels. I could have zombies like that, but that... Even the colors, I don't know. But Sally's my second favorite zombies character of all time, outside of Richtofen. Anyway, okay, so that's done. I have 100% completed IW Zombies, and it feels great, and it also feels like, oh, kind of sad, because that's it. There's nothing else. Okay, the video. It's a 17-minute video, and I can kind of move it along. I don't remember how long into it this thing happens at. Mitchell, you say Meph and the video. Yes, we're gonna do the video. I did remember. By the way, if you are, again, watching this later, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right there. You know, do me a favor, okay. All right, so we'll go to PC stream. And we're switching over to that now. Okay, so this is just a funny thing that happened while I was playing, doing the Mephistopheles boss fight. I thought you guys might find it interesting. So there's this intro cutscene. We don't have to watch that. And again, I just don't remember where it happened to me in this. But something pretty wild is going to happen. I think I'm going to turn this into a short... I wish this happened to me when this game was new and I was actually, playing this game when it was... new and making YouTube stuff, I mean, because it would have made an awesome video, but at this point I think it'd probably end up turning into being like a shorts video that I put out. But so, you guys know, like, when you do this, right? I mean, I'm assuming you do. Obviously you see we're in like space somewhere on this floating rock in space, or I mean, we're not on Earth, that's for sure. God knows where we are. God knows. It's the devil. I said God knows. Huh. Lol. Well, that was the first circle. And again, I don't remember where this happened, so you're going to have to bear with me here a little bit. But it's fun to go through the boss fight anyway, isn't it? Have any of you guys, there's two of you here, I think it's Eric and Mitchell, and Eric's busy working. He's not the devil, he's the devil's son. That's the straight up devil. Is that the deal with Mephistopheles? Is the devil's son? Is that how that goes? Eric, I'm watching. No, I know. I know you don't have time right now, probably. I was gonna say, has anybody here completed the Mephistopheles boss? Solo, with friends, whatever. It doesn't matter. Chasing Riley around. Oh, the little baby's playing. I just saw today, actually, because it made me think of you. I saw it might have been like a dog rates video. We rate dogs. It was some dog was named Riley. Either that or I saw it on Instagram. And I was like, oh, like Eric's baby. Eric's planning on how to ban me accidentally. I told him to do it on purpose. Yeah, I don't know what he's waiting for. It's so funny because when I first started, okay, I'm gonna work on doing the Meph boss fight now. Like, the amount of attacks that he has, you know, it's kind of a lot to remember them all. So when I would get into, like, the boss fight, like, just starting, I'd be like, oh, my heart starts, like, pumping, like, okay, this is gonna be hard, you know, let's go ahead and focus up, and it's gonna be difficult, and I don't know what's happening next. And then to the point where I'm at now, like, again, I've done it so much at this point, it's just kind of like, I'm not even, like, my pulse doesn't change until we get to the 5th circle complete, and, like, I'm on the final stage where you gotta just shoot the hell out of them to lift up the I keep calling them masks, but the talismans. Like, I've been there so many times. I will tell you guys, I was on... So you guys know how this boss fight works, right? Like, you fill these 5 soul circles, the souls release, and then each of those soul circles corresponds to one of the symbols he has on him, and then you have to shoot that, and that's one. Like, we just finished... Well, we're about to finish the second round, right? And then once you do all 5 of them, then you just have to, like, lay into him super hard, just shoot him the hell out of him. It takes a while to do enough damage, and all of those talismans and those soul circles raise up. Then you have to interact with each of the 5 talismans, and then they all form, they shoot lasers out, the 5 lasers, and they come together in the middle to make one big laser, and that shoots Meph. He drops down, you've won. And this is like 2 weeks ago. I was on that final step where I got, you know, I did all the 5 circles, and then I got to the point, and this is the first time it had happened to me, I got all 5 talismans raised up off of the ground. So now, literally, all you have to do is interact with each one of the 5, and you are done. Boss fight complete. And as I did 1, I did 2, I did 3, I did 4. As I was interacting with the 5th talisman, I got hit. I don't even know what killed me, but I got killed as I was interacting with the 5th talisman. And that was like 2 weeks ago, and I just finished this yesterday. Now, granted, it's not like I play it every day and, like, play it a lot every day. Even when I do play it, I was doing it like 2 to 3 attempts maybe per. And I mean, like, I would play through Beast from Beyond 2 or 3 times. And that was it. Like, I wasn't doing it like 6 times in an hour. I wasn't doing anything kind of crazy, like going hardcore after it. I was just kind of like doing it, and then, I mean, I've played enough Beast from Beyond at this point to last me for freaking lifetime. It's not a great map, and again, in order to get to map to complete this, okay, there we go. That was it. So anyway, in order to complete the Mephistopheles, to get to Mephistopheles and beat him, for it to count, you have to play through Beast from Beyond. And it's just not a fun, I don't think, a particularly fun map. It's extremely easy Easter egg. With Director's Cut, you can finish it on round 2 very easily. But then you have to spin the wheel enough times to get the right, you got to get the Mauler, you got to get the Venom, you got to get your baby's breath, you know. It's like, so that's where the pain in the ass of it is. No, I kind of do, but I haven't played this fight. I've not done any IW Easter eggs. Oh, really? Do you don't have IW, Mitchell? This game is so much fun, man. Honestly, if you've not played it, I think... I said it a million times already today, but BO3 is the best game ever, zombies-wise. I think IW is number 2. Then, for me, because I'm a solo player, it goes to, like, BO4. Then BO2, maybe. Just the strength of Origins alone kind of does that for me. But anyway, so we're on the 3rd circle. I think I was just, like, release the souls for the 3rd circle here. And then I slide past this. Boom. I don't know. He hit me with something. I don't know what. We end up back in Beast from Beyond. So you can still hear the boss fight music is playing, which is, honestly, it's pretty dope boss fight music. And you hear like that, just, and you see this I don't know why I'm pointing. Pointing with my finger. Like you guys can see what the hell I'm pointing at. Oh, don't be weird. So you hear it, and that's the meteor sound when he throws a meteor at you. You can hear it like, zzz, and then it just landed, and it's hitting this base. And there, you can see like this smoke up here is where it just landed. So I got booted off of that floating island in space and thrown back into the Beast from Beyond map. But Mephistopheles is still throwing meteors at me, trying to kill me down here. I have it, and I played it, but I enjoyed BO3 more and didn't do any Easter eggs. You should definitely do these Easter eggs, man. This is a really good game. So it just landed right up there. You can see that's where all that smoke was. And I was like, again, at this point, I played it so many times, and I was only on the 3rd phase. Like, it didn't really bother me that, like, the game is glitching out. But check this out. Well, something that I noticed, too, as we're doing it. Like, okay, normally right up here, there should be lights, by the way. Like, this is like a zombie spawn window. There's normally lights all over here. This is all normally lit up. There's another zombie spawn here and a vent down like at the bottom. And this up here is a teleporter. This is teleports you if you take it from on the theater side, when you go over to the theater, in the side alley. I think it's called the East Alley. There's like a mystery wheel spawn over there. If you teleport from that side, it brings you back to spawn here. And you see it's completely blacked out. So even if this is not active... Well, no, it's always active, actually. It's not like... Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. So this should be just kind of shimmering, like glowing, this bluish, purplish kind of hue. But everything, like you see, like I said, like it's like the lights are turned off. And the teleporter is just completely shut down. So there, I bought Up and Adams again just in case, because I was like, I don't know, I want to see if I can get back to the boss fight. I just want to look around and just see kind of what's going on. Like, I've never had this happen. And you see, like, the meteor, you probably just heard it as well. Another meteor came and crashed and landed on the roof. Like, he's still throwing stuff at me, and like, again, the smoke popped up over here where it landed. So now I'm just checking things out and just seeing what I can see. I don't know if I go outside or if I see if you over here. Yeah, I saw that. That's blacked out. That's another teleporter. That's a teleporter that brings you over to the theater, and that's completely blacked out as well. It's like, okay, so it's not active. And now I'm just looking for where, like, if you can see the location of where you go to the Mephistopheles boss fight. Like, if there's some place where you can actually see from the map from Beast, if you can see where you actually go. Because I got booted off of that island and I landed back on the map. Like, I didn't just fall forever. Like, I landed back down here. And another meteor just landed down. And this is trying to get over to the theater side. Just in case you don't know this map. But you literally can't. It's just shut down. So it's kind of interesting that when you go to the boss fight arena, Beast from Beyond is still here. The main portion of the map. But the theater side is just gone. It's not accessible at all. The lights are shut completely. There's nothing to let you know that it's even over there. But now we're about to see something cool over here. And just in case you don't know, like on this map, how you get to the boss fight on Beast from Beyond is you go into Pack-a-Punch and Neil is inside there. There's a computer. And you interact with him. And that sends you to the Beast from Beyond boss fight. And then once you beat the Beast from Beyond boss fight, you go right into Mephistopheles. So there's no direct way to go right from the main map in Beast right to Meph. You have to go do the Beast from Beyond boss fight every time you want to do this. So I'm trying to get into the Pack-a-Punch to try to access the computer again, if it'll send me through. And then I was thinking, like, if I go to the boss fight arena, the Beast from Beyond boss fight, like, will there be any rhinos? Will there be any cryptids over there? Or will it be just completely blank and I can maybe explore a little bit in there too? But it's just, it doesn't let me in. There's nothing I can do to activate it over here. So again, I'm just looking up into space and then, oh my god, a meteor just came in, crashed, and landed on my face. That right there, that is where you can't actually like see it, I think I end up getting a sniper rifle to look up at it, but that up there in space somewhere is where the Mephistopheles boss fight arena is. And then you saw the meteor come crashing down on my face. I had no idea it was going to do that. Come on. There it is. Oh, Jesus. And dead. Thank God I got the up and atoms. But yeah, it's coming from up there somewhere. And I try to get a good look at it because you could see. But that is where, just in case you were ever wondering, that is where physically in space the Mephistopheles boss fight arena is. That little floating island up in space. But he's still chucking those meteors at me, man. I just thought this was pretty wild. Like, that... I mean, glitches happen, right? That's not particularly surprising, but I've never seen... I've done this a lot, and I've watched a lot of IW stuff, and I've never even heard... Forget seeing it. I've never even heard of this happening to anybody else. But it's kind of weird, too, because, again, when you go into the Meph boss fight, you're literally going to another arena entirely. It's not part of this map. Like, it's part of the map in and of the sense that you have to play through this map in order to get there. But there's no physical location on this Beast from Beyond map that you can actually get to the boss fight arena from Meph. But now you can see actually where physically they have it placed. So if you've ever seen like people no-clip through, like they've ever like done a map tour or they're showing you these things that they found, and they'll clip through the floor, like on Shadows of Evil. It's the reason why people thought there was an upgrade for it. Like you could clip for the Apothecon Servant, you could clip through the ground and see like it's sitting under there waiting for you. The Apothecon Servant, and there's like other pieces and stuff as well. So I'm going to grab this sniper to go try to look at that spot up in the sky where the light is coming from to see if I can see the floating island for Mephistopheles. But it was just interesting that when you can have these things where you fall through the map sometimes, like it's just a weird glitch, and you'll just fall into like nothingness. But like here, again, I didn't just fall into nothingness. Like it sent me back to Beast. So I thought that was really interesting. And I was like trying to find a spot where I can see. This isn't the best sniper, the best scope, but there's nothing else to see other than that kind of like spotlight looking down at you there. And there you get like the best look because it's like not a big glare coming at you, but I mean that's all there really was to see. But it's weird that like one, that you didn't just fall into space and forever and ever and ever, but also that he's still chucking meteors at me. You just saw like right up here. The meteor just landed right there. And so it's not that he's still attacking me, it's that he's throwing the meteors at me and it's interacting with the base that I'm in. Like it's still, the physics are still working from up in space wherever Mephistopheles is in that floating island down onto the actual regular map out here, which is I thought was pretty wild. So it's up there somewhere, but I don't know where. And eventually I'm going to just like quit out, but there's nothing else to really do. I couldn't find anything. I was hoping to be able to like see him or get him to do a different attack that would actually kind of land back down on, you know, this map. But there was nothing I could do to get it to trigger. It's just the meteor that he throws down, which kind of makes sense because it's like the biggest thing and it flies through the sky and comes at you. But I was hoping he would do his, like when he shoots his like 3 fireballs at you, like I could get something like that to trigger something like that. But obviously, like I said, it didn't work. Dude, the music for this boss fight is sick. Yeah, honestly, in a way, I kind of come to appreciate, because I don't really know anybody that loves Beast from Beyond as the map. Like, it's a facility map. It's gray. Like, there's not much. I don't mind a facility map, by the way, but there's not a ton to it. This does actually have a little bit of a vibe, you know, with if you've played it before, there's a computer. It's kind of like Hal from 2001, but he's talking to you. And when you're doing the part, actually in this room right here, as you go into, well, from this area that I'm coming up from, there's just to the right here, right over on this side, there's the panel that opens up when you interact with the button, and then you've got the handles that are either vertical or horizontal, and you have to turn them. As you're doing it, though, the computer voice is on here, like, you know, whatever character you're playing as. I'm playing as AJ. You're like, you know, AJ. He'll say your name, like, you shouldn't be doing that, or whatever it says. You know, it's giving just like standard dialogue, but it will talk to your character specifically. So if you're playing as AJ, it calls out AJ. If you're playing as Andre, Poindexter, blah blah blah. So there is a vibe to it a bit. You've got the alien on the operating table here. There is something to it, but like, it's kind of funny because we're talking about. I was mentioning at the beginning of this stream how I think the Tomb is just a bad map, like the BO6 latest map. I just don't like it. I think it's a bad map. And compared to something like this, I think also Beast from Beyond is a kind of a fairly bad map. What I was saying was, like, I do kind of appreciate how easy the Easter egg itself is once you are working on trying to get to the Mephistopheles part. In and of itself, though, like, literally you can finish this on round 2. And it's very easy to do, the Easter egg itself. You know, you got to be prepared for the boss fight, but once you kind of know the boss fight, you can actually really cheese that too, and that becomes super easy as well. But I think this map has more personality than something like the Tomb. The Tomb, to me, it's in an interesting location, and they do nothing with it. And this is another one of the teleporters. This would take you over to the theater side as well. All I'm trying to do here is get a look at where the Mephistopheles island is. And I don't get a good look at it. I don't think you can get a good look at it. But the meteor is still coming right at me. I just think it's interesting that the physics from the Mephistopheles Island work coming back over, you know, toward the regular Beast map. Like, I glitched out, but I didn't fully glitch it out. It was really weird. And then I think from here, I'm just going to go back outside, and I'll end up letting the meteor hit me and taking me out. I just thought it was cool. Like I said, I've never seen this happen. I've never even heard of this happening to anybody else. And I just played this so much over this last month. Something weird was bound to happen, I guess, but I didn't expect this. So that's where, if somebody, you know, says, you ever get a trivia kind of question like, do you know where it is? Like, no, you don't know where it is. Like, yep, you know exactly where it is. Beyond that mountain, up in space somewhere over there. The Mephistopheles floating island boss fight arena is. At least you know the direction. You can't see it, but you can kind of see it, and you can get hit from a meteor from the boss fight all the way up there. And I just sat there and ate that one completely. Like, what are you going to do? Like, there was no way to get out of it, so I just kind of stayed there and caught it with my face. Anyway, I just thought that was kind of cool. Here, let's go back to that. But yeah, it's kind of it's kind of cool, kind of sad. Like, I've 100% completed IW Zombies now. I mean, it's great to have as a zombies player, you want to beat the hardest challenges that the game has to offer, and Mephistopheles is definitely the hardest boss fight in all of Call of Duty Zombies. I don't think there's any question, to be honest with you. You know, Legion was difficult, but nowhere near this level difficult. And BO6 has got some tough bosses, Citadel, the Guardian specifically. But again, like, that took me, I think, 2 attempts to beat. Mephistopheles took me, like, I've been playing this for weeks. And again, I didn't play it a ton each time. Like, you know, I didn't play it 100 times and finally got it done. But, you know, I put my time in with it, and without question, to me, like, there is nothing else that even compares. The amount of different attacks that he has, the order that he can put them in varies. It basically, you know, when you first go in, so again, there's 5 circles. When you're doing that first circle, I think there's 3 different attacks you can do. He's got the fireballs that he can shoot at you. He's got the black hole that he can put in the middle. And I think he can... No, I don't think he can put up the wall yet. What is the other one? There's something else he can do in that first round. I don't even remember it anymore. They kind of blend, like, the rounds. But, like, and then the next round, he adds to that. And they can come basically in different orders. There's patterns that you recognize, like... Normally, when you come out of that, or going into that third circle, he'll put up a wall, but he doesn't always. But normally when he does, like 90% of the time, he'll put up a wall. And then after he does that, another 95% of the time, he'll just put more he does the thing with his arms and he brings in more zombies. But there could be where he puts in the wall and then immediately goes to shoot you with the 3 fireballs. And it's really hard to see. And if he does like when he does the meteor attack, if you're standing, like, that lifts up this cloud of, like, mist or smoke around you. So when you're standing in your circle trying to fill it up, you can barely see him and you might not know what attack's going to come. Again, he changes up the rate at which he does the various attacks and also which order they happen in. And so even though you know, like, okay, we're on round 4 now, that means he can do, or round 5 now, which means he can do the fire tornadoes. It's like he always does that one first, but then he could also do, like, as the fire tornadoes coming in, he could shoot fireballs at you. He could just raise up zombies. He could just move around. And if you're trying to dodge those fire tornadoes while he's shooting fireballs at you, it's so hard, man. That's one of those moments where playing on PC, where the picture is clearer for sure, and also you can change your FOV. Because these old games on console, you're stuck at 80 FOV. That's it. There's no changing it. And it makes things very difficult, like to, plus the amount of frames that you're getting, it makes things very difficult to actually know, because there's, like, the fire tornado in the middle, and then it branches off of that, and those move. They don't just go straight out. They kind of wind around, but 2 of them can kind of come together, and it can look like one's way over here and one's here, and you could, like, have space to run between them, but you don't, because the other one's actually right there. Ow. Anyway, it just makes it quite interesting, and it's a challenge. It's definitely a challenge. You know what we can do right before we go, and then we'll call it a day? I'll just do one. We'll go into the boss fight arena. So I'm not gonna play through Beast from Beyond. We'll just do the boss fight itself. Although when you do it this way, I'm not gonna use any Fate and Fortune cards. I'm not even, you know, when you do it through the regular map, when you're playing through, you come in, you've got your Mauler, you got your Venom, and you've got your starting pistols. And when you do it through the boss battle, you're given a certain amount of points, and that's it. So, like, you don't have enough to use all 3 guns and to get perks. So as we're doing this, coming in, and as we're going to play through this, we're not going to be like our full setup that I would normally have.
Oh, shit. Yo.
Actually, I'm gonna turn that up a bit. So sorry if it...
I'm gonna need wardrobe like right now.
You've come all this way to finally deliver the scene you are made for, Andre.
So we'll get the Venom, and we're gonna get the Mauler.
So remember, this moment
We use Tough Enough.
about your death.
Up and at him, so we get 1 extra life. Deadeye is actually
and go with
key for this.
Places now. Cameras rolling. Action.
We got bang bang, and we got quickies. But Deadeye Dewdrops is super clutch for this, because you need to take out the zombies really fast, and lock onto their heads takes them out way faster. And then if you're using like your Fate and Fortune cards, you can use like Headshot Reloaded. You can use Ego Trip. It is very handy. But again, we're doing boss fight battle. You don't have access to all that stuff. You kind of come in with the bare necessities. Should be close. Releasing the souls here. Any second now. That's the thing, when he does his fireball attacks like that, it keeps you out of the circle. Like, they're easy to dodge. You can hear and see them coming. So it's actually kind of an easy attack that he has. But it keeps you out of the circle from filling it up. So it ends up taking you a lot longer. And anytime you're spending more time, oh, that's the other attack you can do, is the fire down the middle, which is super easy. Anytime it takes you extra time to get these souls released, like, you don't want to spend more time on the map than you have. And that first, I mean, for me, it's always first because that's the order I do it in. I always do that one, that one, that one, then this one, and then that one. But his left shoulder, the symbol to shoot there, sometimes he can get into a spot where it's just like, it's damn near impossible to shoot it. And then he'll reset. You don't have to fill the soul circle again. You just gotta hit him with 4 more souls and then shoot him in that spot on him again. But man, they can actually be kind of a pain in that one little spot. And like, I almost guarantee we're not going to actually complete this because I'm not using Fate and Fortune cards to do this, and I don't have like a ideal. Well, really, what would you be using these Fate and Fortune cards if you're trying to do the boss battle itself to get a good time? So I can almost guarantee you we're not going to make it through this. Not exactly going out of the way to say that. And you do this one early because he's got these attacks and they're kind of limited. And it's just since he's so close to you, like, you don't have a lot of time to react. And if you do it later, when he can set up the lava wall. There goes the souls. It could just be a real nightmare, so that's why I get it done early. The good part is, so long as you don't get hit directly like in front of him with that. That was 4. What are you talking about? You can follow in that path that he lays down with the fire there, immediately afterwards. You just can't be there like in front of it while he's laying it down. And I don't have like my C4 that I'm going to lay out in the middle, like to get myself out of the sticky situation after the 4th circle. You got this, I believe in you. Oh no, I'm not going to complete this. I almost guarantee it. Because with after the 4th one, like I said, the 4th circle, when you complete that, and you're back here, the special enemy that you get is the 2 rhinos. And they're not real rhinos. Like, they're not the same as at the end of Beast from Beyond, in the boss. But they do take extra bullets, and I'm not using any like space portion cards to speed it up. So we almost certainly will not have this, but it'll just be kind of fun to just kind of check it out. But again, I've done this so much, like over the last month, like I said. Oh, we're taking some hits from behind the pillar here. Getting to that point, at least, you know, with the full setup, is fairly easy. There goes the wall. See, like I said, normally, this is exactly what he does. He goes and he raises up zombies, but he can immediately go to shoot you with his 3 fireballs like he's doing now instead. And it's just one of those things where you're expecting it to be a certain attack, and so you're not looking for the other thing to come and get you, and you just get taken off guard. You've got to be like full concentration while you're doing this boss fight, especially like toward the beginning of, you know, learning it. There's just so many different things that can happen, and they can happen pretty quickly too. That's 3. I mean, when I first started this, to get to like this 3rd spot, I'm like, oh man, we're doing all right. But you know, you learn all these things of what's going on and what's happening. It's kind of like, yeah, I mean, getting to 3 again. My pulse didn't change until we completed, you know, or at least we were on that 5th circle. Getting the fire tornado, dealing with that, because again, it doesn't move in a set pattern after it's out. Like it just goes to these random locations, and it's not an insta down, but it's an insta red screen. And then if anything else even breathes on you at that point, you are down. And I was doing this without reanimated cards, so that I didn't have that like extra get out of jail free card basically. So I was just like, you know what? I'm not even gonna like I said, I'm not even gonna react until I get to that 5th spot and we like clear that first. This is the mist I was talking about inside that when he lays down, shoots the meteor at you. He's never really done any black hole attacks on me. Just regular zombie. Gonna go into the middle now. This one's nice because it gives you extra time to stay in the circle. Get our souls released. Go back to your spot, buddy. Oh shoot. Yeah, we're dead. Okay, so this... Oh, I forgot I had up and Adams. Oh, shit! Anyway. He has 2 spots where he laughs, and they're slightly different laughs. The reason why I went to the... normally you don't go to that little peninsula area in the back where I just went. Well, you're running around when you're sucking up the souls, because it's a spot where you just get trapped, which is what happened to me there. But I wasn't able to see him because of where I was moving. And when he laughs, it's one of 2 things that is happening. And I just said he hasn't done any black hole attacks on me. One of the things when he laughs is he creates this black hole. The other laugh that he does is when he's throwing a meteor at you. And they are slightly different laughs. And I thought it was a black hole. That's why I went to the back, because when you're in the back, the black hole won't get you at all. With the meteor, obviously, like it's going to track you, as you saw, like down in Beast from Beyond with that glitch. What happened? It literally followed me to another map, and it's going to follow you to that back little peninsula area, which is again, with this boss fight, so many things can go wrong. And it's just kind of chance on how things are going to be. Like, you can't control what he's going to do. There's just so much randomness to it that even though you get really good at it, like you play it over and over and over, you've studied it, you're kind of becoming an expert on it, but there's still so many things that can happen just randomly. And even though, like, me completing it, when I was playing through, like, you think like, oh, well, you must have played great that game. Like, I could pick out at least 3 times in that boss fight where I completed it, like, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Like, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. And things just worked out. Or it's not even like necessarily a mistake, but like where the ninjas spawn in when I'm in the final part, shooting Mephistopheles and then waiting for the talismans to come up. And then even when the talismans do come up, like, oh, that ninja could have gotten me. That ninja could have gotten me. The cryptids, like, they literally jump through the air and go like 50 feet. Like, one of them can, or you get a teleporting one that happens to just land on the back of your head. There's nothing you can do about that stuff. Like, it just, they do or they don't. The ninjas, like, do they kick you in the back of the head or they don't? Because it's not like, I'm not talking about like when they're in front of you, you could just kill them. I'm talking about the stuff that spawns in behind you, teleports behind you, and just kind of spawns in randomly. Like, there's all kinds of stuff like that. So it's just one of those, you got to get good at it for sure. It is a challenge. There is a huge skill gap between being able to complete it and not. But also, there are times when you're going through it where, like, I've been playing that, and I'm like, I'm playing really well right now, and like, I am locked in. And then a random thing will happen, and it just takes you out. And there's so many other little things I never even touched on. Like, when he's calling in a black hole, if he's behind one of the pillars, like, if I'm him, so he holds his hand out like this and calls in a black hole, and it shoots, into the center. Well, one of the things you do to hide from a black hole, especially when you're kind of, not when you're filling up the soul circles, but when you're running around trying to do the souls, like suck up the souls themselves and shoot it at him, you can't really necessarily lie down reliably and just wait for it to pass, because you've got skeletons kind of spawning all around you. So you go behind one of the 2 pillars. But if you're on the side that he's on, basically, when he calls it in, you don't have time to run around the map and get to the other side to get behind that pillar. So, but if you go behind the pillar that he's, again, if I'm Mephistopheles, then there's the pillar, then holding it out, and calling in the black hole to the center of the map. There's also like a fire beam that is coming from his hand to the black hole in the middle, and he'll insta-kill you. That just by doing that, like, the black hole won't kill you. It's the thing coming from his hand, like the fire beam coming from out of his hand. That will insta-kill you. When he does the thing where he goes into the middle and then, he teleports to the middle, does the ground pound, and then leaves from the middle, like he teleports away. Well, he also leaves fire in the middle area there. You can't really see it, like it's a little bit there, but it's not like, it doesn't look like it's on the ground. Like, you look like you'd be okay. But if you run through that center after he leaves there, that will insta-kill you. So there's so many little things that you, like, if you don't know, you don't know. That's why you got to play it a lot. So there's a lot of things to learn. There's a lot of knowledge to get built in. But then there's just a random thing that happens, like when I was just doing that boss battle there. Like, I heard the laugh, and I'm like, okay, black hole's coming in. I also got to put it into my head that black holes were coming up because I just said that he hadn't done a black hole attack. So I heard the laugh, and I was like, okay, it's going to be a black hole. And then I realized, when I was going up into that little peninsula area, like, there's no black hole. I was like, that means it's a meteor, and it's about to land on my head. I was like, damn it. And that's why I tried to turn around real quick and get out of there. It's like, by then it was already too late, because we got pinned in by all the skeletons, and the meteor's coming down. And if it lands really kind of close to you, you're dead anyway. So there's just a lot of things to it. Like, it's a... IW did boss fights very well. They're rarely just one thing. I'm trying to think of it now, like, the alien, you've got the whole boss fight, basically like the lockdown process starts. So before even the boss actually comes out, you're doing the lights. You have to do the lights in the sequential order. So that's a different skill set that you need rather than just shooting the boss, the alien itself. While you're dodging zombies, remembering like, okay, I got to go this spot, this spot, whatever. Then he comes in, then you've got to shoot him, but then you've also got to get up close to him and melee him, which means you've got to deal with the regular zombies. You can't just like have that train going forever. You've got to get in there and kind of literally get hands on. So like there's multiple phases to it. And in Raven the Redwoods, again, with you got to get kills around the soul box, that goes up into the sky. Then like there's multiple phases to that as well. Shaolin Shuffle, there's literally the 3 different phases you got to do, plus like shooting him at the end. It's kind of like 4 phases to it. Attack of the Radioactive Thing, there's escorting the bomb, then there's the laser field, there's the shooting him in the chest with the laser cannon. Like, I think the Beast from Beyond boss fight, I think is like maybe a top 3. It's definitely top 5 all-time zombies boss. Just because of the different challenge that you have to face within doing that boss. There are the 3 things to do. No, the multiple phases to do. It's not 3, but there's multiple phases to it. And then really kind of the only one that's not necessarily like that is the Beast from Beyond boss, because it's all the cryptid stuff. And that one kind of really almost is literally running around in a circle for 10 minutes. It's the least interesting of the bosses as well, I think. But IW did boss fights very well, and the Mephistopheles boss is the epitome of it. It really is the culmination of everything. And like, as difficult as Legion was, especially I'm talking about like pre-patch before they nerfed it, there's really not multiple phases to it. It's kind of the same thing over and over again. You just got to shoot him in the chest until you crack him. And really the only difference is you have to know you can't crack him when he's on the corners. You have to wait until he's down the alleys. So there's the 4 alleys, like your boss fight arena is kind of across, so you can be down any of those alleys. That's where you can crack his chest and then shoot the orbs. If he's in the corners, basically off of the main roads that crosses through, you can't crack him, no matter how much damage you're doing to him. You have to wait till he's down to one of those alleys. But other than that, there's not much to it. Anyway, it's a goddamn shame that IW never got a part 2. To my mind, it's the worst thing that's happened to zombies is IW not getting part 2, to be honest with you. Anyway, all right, that's it. I have literally completed IW Zombies. I 100%ed it now. Like I said, feels good, and it's kind of nice to be like, I've done the hardest challenge in zombies that there is. But at the same time, it's like, but it's done. Like, it's literally done now for me. I mean, I will go back and play it for sure, but I have completed it. Like, I've done all the things. There's nothing to unlock anymore. There's not another challenge that's like I know is there waiting for me to conquer, at some point. It's just, I did it, which is great. But at the same time, it's still kind of sad too. Like, oh, I don't want to be done. Anyway, Shattered Veil comes out tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Pacific time. I will be here streaming it live. So be subscribed, turn on your notifications. Let's be first in the world. First solo in the world, at least, anyway. That's it. All right, I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning.